Hi everyone, this is Chaos Magpie's YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. And today I'm going to be recapping the AFL Women's Round 8 games. Now, a lot of potential things that could have happened before I do go on. But if you're new to the channel and you're watching this for the first time, like, comment and subscribe if you like the videos I'm making. If you're returning Magpies, please like and comment. Means a lot to me, means all the support that I can get out of this. Now, before I do jump straight into it, I just want to say round 8 of the AFLW was an interesting game, round of footy, and I'll tell you why. Because there's a potential chance that Adelaide Bulldogs, potential final spot for them in the top 6. Same thing for Fremantle Melbourne, but Fremantle could have overtook Collingwood and the Brisbane Lions as well. There was an upset in that. So let's jump straight into it and talk about the game. Now, the Gold Coast Suns started off really well, I thought, in my opinion. Kicked the first couple goals, Carlton got one back. Valencia was really good early on for Carlton. She kicked 5 goals, really sets up Carlton. And they won by 10 goals. And they dominated the game absolutely to keep their final spots alive and a chance to be in the top 6 as well. Geelong versus the Giants. Now, could Geelong bounce back at home, or could the Giants continue their winning ways? To me, this was a real tight game. The Giants played really well, won the game in Geelong, and really showed the competition on why they were that damn good. Collingwood versus St Kilda. Now, I will talk about this as much as anything. Great win by my girls. We showed the reason why we're that good. We can play consistent footy, and we have shown on why that we can continue to produce. Won by 46 points. Britt Bernucci was really good. Again, was one of the girls that you love watching as well. On top of that, also Brisbane Lions versus North Melbourne. Now, these two teams could potentially play finals. North Melbourne definitely want top 6, or maybe top 3, top 4. But in hindsight, it was a really good result for the Brisbane Lions, getting a 15-point margin as well. Richmond versus West Coast at the Swinburne Centre. Now, Richmond versus West Coast at the Swinburne Centre, to me that was a real hard, tough slog. Where the footy at its best. Richmond were in good form. They won on the road last week. Can they bounce back and win again? West Coast Eagles been poor, but you can say they had that they've had their head up high. Richmond jumped to West Coast early on. West Coast came back, but to get within 8 points, a really good win by the Tigers. Sets up a huge clash next week against the Western Bulldogs. So, and then the next game that we're going to talk about is Adelaide versus the Western Bulldogs. Now, the reason why this game meant so much, Adelaide absolutely dominated the Western Bulldogs right from the get-go, and the Western Bulldogs couldn't get going, and to me that made it a bit difficult for them to play their usual game. So that they had to play this brand of footy, but unfortunately it was a real tough slog. They had to try and win. This game meant so much. So if the game was on the line, and you see how the way that Adelaide play. Elnoth was really good. So was Aaron Phillips. Chelsea Randall was another one that stepped up to the plate as usual. Those suspects are always going to get the job done. And you see that in a lot of teams as well. The way that they go about it, it's very crucial. And also another game that we did have, Fremantle versus Melbourne. Now this had complications of a top 2 finish, potentially, and then having to, for Melbourne to be in the top 6. But Melbourne won this game in a very close, tight game, and a very good win. Because now what this does is this sets up Melbourne's season. Next week is a big game. So we have got Adelaide away. So we'll be travelling for the first time in AFLW. Second on the ladder now. So, and these games meant too much. So any team can win on any given day. I will do my tips. And I will also do a VFLW review as well. That's going to come out after this. I did the play range videos for the women's. So I do that to try and get more content out. I always try to look to improve as well. I hope you guys do like this video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell your whole neighbours, please. Come on, go the Pies. We can win the women's, and we can also win in the men's as well. One loss, baby, we'll bounce back. We're capable of doing that. Until next time, I'm out.